told you I did not take her. Her disappearance was why I put a stop to the research.
Hey guys, welcome to a deep dive into the identity of Subject X. Today we're going to take a look at all of the available evidence between secret reports, a handful of cutscenes, and see if we can put together a comprehensive list of all of the possible candidates, and then narrow it down from there to our most likely candidates.
Notes on Subject X, Excerpt 1. Subject was found in the central square shortly after dawn. Female, approximately 15 years old. After 7 days' observation, she spoke her first words but could not provide a name. Subject exhibits signs of profound amnesia and displays concern about which world this is. Her words suggest that she departed her home world with others, though she cannot recall the names of her erstwhile companions. All efforts to explore those memories have been met with a rejection response. After his initial experiments on me, Ansem the Wise ceased his research into the heart, his hands stayed by some fear I cannot fathom. Yet this new subject is like me, devoid of memories. She is the perfect sample upon which to continue my master's work. She, too, could benefit from it. By traversing the heart, we have a direct path into memory. I myself have begun to reclaim my lost past thanks to these very experiments. Who is she? Where has she come from? These are the questions no scientist could answer. And the words she muttered, "May your heart be your guiding key." Notes on Subject X, Excerpt 2. Subject's memories have not returned, and our conversations remain less than lucid. What fragments can be gleaned invoke a bygone world like one out of our fairy tales. As improbable as it seems, the question may not be where she has come from, but when. If she truly has crossed through time, the prospect of probing her heart is all the more compelling. My pilot studies used a handful of subjects, but none possessed the fortitude to endure them. Ultimately, all suffered mental collapse. I knew it would be a heavy blow to lose a subject as unique as she. Upon discovering the tests I've been conducting, my master demanded that I cease my work immediately and destroy what research I have compiled. Worse still, he ordered the release of my remaining subjects. She is gone. Where is Subject X now? Has wise Master Ansem hidden her away? Whatever the case, I will not be deterred. I will take her place as the first subject in the grand experiment to come. Theanor.
Am I alive? I awoke in a cell, alone until the researchers came with their tests and their prodding to uncover my identity. I had no answers to offer them. 4 friends and a key. That is the sum total of my memory. I could not even recall my name. I was simply called X there. My only solace was the time I spent talking with the 2 boys who would come visit from time to time. One day, a man came to take me from the prison. I could not see him for the darkness, save that he wore an eye patch. Even now, years on, I feel no closer to understanding who or what I am. May my heart be my guiding key.
There, framed by a tenuous sliver of light, we found her. It was too dim to make out her features. We spoke to her in hushed whispers. Who was she? Why was she imprisoned here? She had no answers for us, had no memories at all. She was an enigma, but I knew I wanted to help her.
So that is all of the information we have right now. We don't have a whole lot of information to narrow down with, but I think these are the biggest key points we can use to narrow down our candidates. Female, approximately 15 years old, knows of other worlds and left her home world with 4 friends. Presumed to be from the age of fairy tales, and by extension says, "May your heart be your guiding key." She never regains her memory, and we do know that Bragg is the one who took her away from prison.
Envy? No. All jokes aside, while she has some things that work for her, such as an unknown age and being from the age of fairy tales, the fact that she met with Lushu in the crossroads and didn't immediately recognize him kind of automatically disqualifies her.
Elrena. Much like Envy, I think she's pretty easily disqualified from contention because Lee and Isa don't recognize her, which they came to visit Subject X. And also, she has her memories. This is a little more of an obscure piece of knowledge, but it is definitely confirmed in her character files, the official Kingdom Hearts 3 release.
Strelitzia. Now, she definitely has a lot more going for her being Subject X. While she does seem a little on the young side for the age, given that Lariam was around that age during the Age of Fairy Tales, she definitely still fits a lot of the criteria. And she doesn't appear to leave her homeworld with anybody if she is the true Dandelion, as is suspected.
Ava. Well, we don't know a whole lot about her and where she ended up. What we do know is that she fits within the age range, and she is from the Age of Fairy Tales. Now, we know that she doesn't appear with her 4 friends at the crossroad,
I guess Ava didn't make it after all.
but we don't know where she ends up, and we don't know if she has her memories. However, Luciu would recognize her, presumably, in the prison when he takes her away from it. However, we also don't have confirmation as to whether he recognized Subject X or not.
Skull. Now, she definitely has a lot more going for her than most of the candidates. We know that she does leave her homeworld with 4 friends, Ventus, Ephemer, Lariam, and Elder. She fits the age, and since we don't know what happened to her, the status of her memories is unknown. And so she could definitely fit into the role of Subject X very well in the story.
After breaking down all of the evidence, I think some of our subjects have a lot of good evidence going for them. Is there anything that you guys think that we left out, or anything that you might disagree with our conclusions? If so, definitely let us know down below. We have a few more videos in the works related to Kingdom Hearts. One coming up on time travel, how it works, from what we know so far. And also, we are looking into doing a Breaking Down the Timeline series to make things a little clearer for some who might have a harder time following along. So stay tuned for some of those updates coming soon. Thank you guys for staying with us, and leave us some love down below.
Just watch.